Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be making the down part of this dress. It's a pencil dress, right? So we'll be making the down part. If this is what you like to watch, please stick to the end of this video. And for you to understand this video better, you need to watch the two previous videos that I uploaded. This will be like the part 3 so that you can understand better what we are doing. And if you're here to subscribe to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment on our videos. Don't fail to drop your questions, set your notification bell. As soon as I drop or upload a video, you will be the first to get it, right? To all my returning subscribers, I love you all. Let's get started. The down part of our gown, okay? So this is the waistline, the hip line, and this is our gown length, right? So for us to get the hip line, I actually did minus 15 because 15 is the half length. So I did minus 15, okay, to get the hip line 24, right, which I measured down to get the skirt length 57 with 2 inches allowance, making 59. So the total length we're working with is 59. 2 inches is for allowance, okay. So now the next thing we'll be doing is to divide the hip by 4. The hip measurement is 31 divided by 4. It will give us 7.75. Okay. So when you mark 7.75, 7¾ okay, we are going to be adding 1 inch for our darts. Okay. The dart is optional, but I'm going to be adding that. Then we are going to take 1.5 inches, or let's take 2 inches for the seam allowance, right? Okay, so the hip is 40 divided by 4, which will give us 10. Okay, and we are going to be adding 2 inches seam allowance, right? Okay, this is it here. So we are going to connect. We are connecting the hip to the waistline, right? You can see what we have there. So before we go down, the nipple that we are working with is 3.5. okay, so this is it, the nipple to nipple divided by 2. So we are working with 3.5, right? And the length of our dart is going to be 4.5. okay, we are using our nipple to nipple to get our dart. So you measure your nipple to nipple here divided by 2. Then the length of the dart, we are using 4.5 for this tutorial, right? So I'm going to be connecting it. Okay, so at the point where you connect it, we are going to go in by 0.5 and we are going to come out by 0.5, right? Okay, 0.5, 0.5. So I'm going to be connecting it now. This will be our dart for the front part of our skirt. That's the down part of our gown, right? Okay, just watch me. Okay, so this is our dart, right? So this is our dart. The next thing we'll be doing now is to connect the hip line to the gown length. But before that, just know that we are going to be putting our hip measurement here, and our hip measurement divided by 4 is 10. So because it's a pencil gown, so we'll just impute 10 here, okay? We are not adding any allowance so that the pencil will show very well. Just watch while I roll across, you will see what I mean. Okay, so from this end to this end, okay, you just connect. Okay, just connect it straight to the hip. Okay, so can you see what we have here? Can you see what we have? This is basically the down part of our gown, right? And this is the front Okay, so when we are cutting, we are going to place it on fabric and the fabric will be on fold. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to cut the back part. Okay, so I'll be using this same paper, but I'm going to turn it this way around, right? Okay, so we start again. We take the hip, the waist and gown length, right? That we've been able to rule out our hip line and our gown length for the back. Don't forget we did minus 15 because 15 is the half length we are working with, right? So now we are going to be creating our zip allowance, right? So we are going to be going in by 2 inches. We're going to be working with 2 inches zip allowance. Okay, we are going to take it all the way down, right? Okay, so now that we are done taking the 2 inches zip allowance all the way down to our down, we start taking our measurements. Okay, so from the waist, our waist measurement 31 divided by 4 gave us 7.75. okay, that is like 7.75. Okay, so we are going to be adding 1 inch for that and 2 inches same allowance. Okay, so this is where we'll be marking. Then our hip, don't forget our hip is 40 divided by 4, that gave us 10 plus 2 inches same allowance. Okay, it's already on this line, 12. Okay, we're working with 12 inches. So the down part, don't forget that we brought down the hip divided by 4, which gave us 10. That is what we are measuring at the down part of our gown. Okay, so we are going to quickly connect. Okay, so this is the waistline. I'm connecting the waistline to the hip line. Okay, just follow me. Okay, and from here I'm going to take it down to our gown length, right? Don't forget we measured 10. Let's reconfirm. We measured 10 inches. Okay, so we're going to be taking it to this place. Okay, so by the time we cut it out, we are going to see the difference. Okay, I've connected it to our hip line. Okay, so now because I want it to be down to have overlapping at the back, so from this place we're going to be coming up by 16 inches. Let's do 16 inches. Okay, we're going to be coming up by 16 inches and we are going to mark it. Okay, so this is it. So we are going to go in by 1 inch. Okay, go in by 1 inch. Okay, so let's go in by 1 inch. Okay, we're going in by 1 inch, right? So I'm also going to roll it. I hope you can see it. I'm also going to roll it down in a straight line. Okay, can you see what we have? Okay, we're not going to be cutting this part out, just want you, right? Okay, so we're going to work on our zip for zip budge. So from here where we have 1 inch, we're going to connect it straight to the waist line, right? I'm going to be using my metal ruler. From where we have this 1 inch, we're going to be connecting it straight to the hip line. Okay, so that we're not going to have any zip bulge. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, and from the waistline we are going to go in by 0.5. We're going to go in by 0.5 inch. Okay, and also connect it to the hip line. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? So at the end of the day, this is what we have. We are going to be cutting out from here. Okay, so watch me now while I cut it out. Okay, let's start from the top. Can you see when we get to this place? I'm not going to cut it out. This is where I'm going to stop, right? I'm going to stop right here. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. This is for the back. Can you see our skirt is already hamish? So this is for the back. I'm going to stop here. So I'm going to continue from here. see what I'm doing? Okay, this is our back piece, right? So let's cut out for the front. Let's cut out for the front. Let's start from the waistline. Okay, so this is for the waistline. Okay, we're going to maintain the major line. Okay, so we're going to be cutting this out. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. You see it? This is for the front. Okay, we're going to be putting our fabric on the over because this is for our back, right? Can you see what we have here? This is for overlapping. Okay, so don't forget at this point, I almost forgot, we are going to come in by 3.05 for our dart. Okay, that's our nipple to nipple, 3.05, and our dart length is 4.5, right? So we are going to be rolling it out. Rolling it out. Don't forget to include your dart. Like I said, for the down part, the dart is optional. Now we are going to go in by 0.5 and come out by 0.5. Then we connect our darts, right? Okay, so this is our dart for the back part. So can you see what we have? If this video has been helpful to you, why not hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment on this video. Okay, so I have placed my pattern on the fabric. My fabric is folded into two. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing now is to cut it out. Don't forget that, you know, we are making a penciled dress, right? Okay, so this is the down part, the skirt part, right? So I'm going to be cutting it out, right? Just watch me. And when you get to that area, please kindly notch. Okay, all right, let's continue. Okay, also notch the middle. Okay, so this is what we have for the front part. I'm also going to use it to cut out the lining, right? We're not going to be doing a full lining, right? We're going to be doing, okay, since the length is about 44 inches, right? We are going to be doing like a 29 or a 27 inches length, depending on what you want, right? You can do a full lining and turn it over, but I'm going to be doing a 27 inches lining, right? This is the back. I have pinned it down, so the next thing we'll be doing now is to cut it out, right? We are going to have two pieces for the back, so we are going to start cutting it now. done cutting the back, don't forget to notch where you have your dart. And also notch where you have your zipper at the back pattern, right? Okay. So this is what we have. Can you see it? This is what we have. So I will cut out the lining now. Okay, we have 2 pieces for the back. I'll cut out the lining now, right? Then we take it over to the machine and start sewing.